What's going on, guys? It's Erica here from The In-Between. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future Make Money Online reviews just like this one. If you are watching this video, chances are you've seen or heard about a program called Honest FBA. It's one of the newer FBA courses online that claims it can help you build a profitable Amazon store without needing a ton of cash upfront or even experience. The whole pitch is that you'll be able to find winning products, launch them on Amazon, and start earning passive income while Amazon handles all of the shipping, returns, and customer service for you. But before you go dropping hundreds or even thousands of dollars on another Amazon course and start thinking this might be your final path to financial freedom, I want to actually break down what's really inside, how the whole system works, what real students are saying about it online, and most importantly, guys, whether or not the whole FBA business model is still worth it in 2025, or if you're looking for something that's way more predictable, more hands-off, and actually build you a business you own in the process, much like the business model I've been personally running for years now that still continues to pay me every single month, then go ahead and click on the link below to check it out. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, I'm not affiliated with Honest FBA or its creators in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own research, experience with the FBA model itself, and obviously what other real users are saying about it online. With that being said, let's jump right in. So Honest FBA was created by Tom Alexander and Alex Daniel, two entrepreneurs who claim to be active seven-figure Amazon sellers. And their whole angle is they're not just teaching theory, that they're still in the trenches themselves running their own stores. The program itself was launched back in 2019 and focuses on building a private label business, which basically means finding products, branding them as your own, and selling them on Amazon's platform. The course itself promises to take you through everything from setting up your account to scaling a profitable brand, and it's marketed as a step-by-step system that can help you launch and grow your own store in just 90 days. But that timeline's a little questionable because just starting an Amazon business itself takes way more than just setting up a product page. Once you get inside Honest FBA, you'll find a lot of training with over 170 video modules that cover everything from product research to contacting suppliers, creating your listings, and even launching your products using Amazon PPC ads. They also include tools like profit calculators, checklists, and biweekly live group calls with Tom and Alex themselves, which is supposed to give students that hands-on guidance and extra edge. Beyond that, there's also a private Facebook group called They're Honest Entrepreneurs, where students can go to ask questions or even share their progress. And beyond that, the program has 3 tiers: Essential, Scale, and Scale Plus, all ranging from about $997 up to around $4,000 or more, just depending on how much personal help you actually want. The higher tiers do include more one-on-one coaching and direct access to Tom and Alex. And while it all sounds like a solid setup, the 90-day profitability claim, in my opinion, kind of feels a little far-fetched. Between product sourcing, shipping times, and setup delays, it's almost impossible to go from zero to a profitable Amazon business that fast. And for most people, the first 90 days are spent basically just finding a product that actually is profitable and getting it live, much less scaling to full-time income. Now, when it comes to reviews, Honest FBA actually has a ton of them on Trustpilot and sits at an impressive 4.7 stars overall. Most of the positive reviews do come from students who say the course is easy to follow, the support team is responsive, and the Facebook group is really active. A lot of other people mentioned that they were total beginners before joining and were able to launch their first product with confidence. But beyond that, guys, the 1-star reviews tell a very different story. Some students said that they felt very misled by the 90-day claims and that things moved way slower and cost way more than expected. Others complained about poor communication once they were inside the program, or plain refund delays that took weeks on end to process. Beyond that, a few even mentioned extra upsells or hidden costs that caught them off guard. Now, like I mentioned, the cost of Honest FBA ranges from around $1,000 for the basic version up to $4,000 or more for the full coaching package. And keep in mind, guys, that that's just for the training, which means you'll still need at least a few $1,000s more to buy your inventory, actually run ads, and pay for all of Amazon's fees. So all in, you're probably looking at least $5,000 to $7,000 just before you even make your first sale. Beyond that, the course does give lifetime access to the videos and group calls, and they do even offer a 14 14-day refund policy, but with that said, it does come with a small admin fee. The content itself is in depth, and you can tell a lot of time went into creating it, but the real question here isn't whether the training itself is good, it's more on whether the business model itself is still worth diving into in 2025. And that's where the whole thing starts to fall apart for me. My whole problem with FBA is that it's one of the most overcrowded markets in the online business world. Every day, thousands of new sellers join, and most of them are selling the same exact types of products as you. So you're not just competing with beginners, you're competing with massive brands that have much bigger ad budgets and way more reviews. And even if you do manage to find a decent product, your profit margins can shrink very fast once you factor in shipping, ad costs, inventory storage, and Amazon's ever-changing fees. That's why instead of building your business on someone else's platform, I'd much rather focus all my time and energy on something that I actually own. That's why if you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll know that I will always recommend what I call the digital leasing model. It's a business model where you build simple websites around local service niches around the US people are already searching for and need, like stucco and plaster repair, and rank all of those sites on Google for search terms that real customers use every single day. So in a nutshell, you're basically just connecting real business owners with customers who need their services. And once all of your sites start bringing in calls, you rent them out to local business owners in that same area who are more than happy to pay you every single month for all of those leads. And what makes the digital leasing model so much more powerful than any other online business model is that you're working in local markets instead of global ones. And unlike Amazon FBA, you're not competing with millions of other sellers from around the world. You're usually only up against a small handful of businesses in one city. That means the competition is low, but the demand is high because people always need local services like roofing, plumbing, or stucco repair in their area. For example, as you can see here, guys, I built this simple stucco plaster site for a local contractor in Colorado Springs, and once I ranked it to the top of Google, the phone started ringing nonstop, and that same business owner continues to pay me every single month just to keep the leads coming in. And the best part is, guys, I barely have to touch the site anymore. That's why, if you ask me, that's what will always make the digital leasing method so unique and different, because it's predictable, low stress, and it's completely scalable. You're stacking real digital assets that continue to pay you every single month, month after month, without having to deal with the stress of inventory, ads, or even constant competition. You own all of your sites outright, you control all of your income, and once your digital assets start ranking, they practically run themselves from there. Alright guys, that's it for my full review of the Honest FBA program. If you found this review helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future reviews like this one. And if you want to learn more about the digital leasing method, the same model I use to earn passive income every single month, then go ahead and click on the link in the description below for a free training that covers the whole business model in more detail. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.